What are you hardcores out there doing? Let's go see from Porky's Corner. The voice of hardcore boxing. How did it today, isn't it? Shutters. Got to get them drills into the silencer drills. I've done a video for a couple of days, so I think I thought we'd just through a few things, give me an opinion on what I think. What do I think of this Ben the Shalom or something, whatever he is, Shem Sham Shalom Shalom, whatever it's called? I'm not feeling it, Ben. I'm not feeling it from you. I'm not feeling the vibe that you can move boxing forward. I'm not feeling it, Ben. So if you don't mind, the door is that way. Show Boris Johnson it on your way out. Parker, right, against Wilder. That is Wilder would end up in orbit. Sorry, Parker would end up in orbit if he fought Wilder. Parker Dylan White. Who wants to see that again? Parker Joe Joyce. Yeah, I'd want to watch that. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? Like, but when you think about it, the money on offer from Ben Shalom at Boxer at Sky, he's offered Joe Joyce 1.2 million to fight Parker. Now Joyce is with BT Sport. What I want to make is, why should that matter what TV channel is? Why can't they flip a coin or something, or say Joe will have pay-per-view on BT Sport this time, and then we'll rematch on another channel if there's a rematch. I don't know, but just make the fight. It shouldn't matter what. Can you imagine Liverpool not playing Man United because one's on Sky and one's on BT? The country being uproar, wouldn't they? The country being uproar, but then again, I thought they would have at these petrol prices, but they're not, are they? Do I think it's a good fight? Yeah, Parker Joyce think it's a good fight, but Frank shouldn't be putting statements out or presses or doing things like that. I mean, he did that. He had that Andrade against Zach Parker, Joe Parker, Joe Joyce. It's just lip service, isn't it? On crest of a wave when he had his big moment with White and Fury, or Fury and White, but bullshit. How many fights a year has Frank Warren? How many fights this year has Frank Warren said he's made and not? How many shows has he actually put on? Answers on a postcard. porkycorner@mail.com. But there seems to be like a bit of intense beef, don't they? They're trying to build up the brick top against the Ben Shalom, the new kid on the block, and he's like young Frank when Frank took on Mickey Duff and, you know, the cartel, Jarvis is there, Mike Barrett and Harry Levine, all them. Like, he took them all on, didn't he, Bricktop? But Bricktop didn't have Sky behind him, did he? Ben Shalom's trying to take them all on, and he's got Sky behind him, and he's got about as much power as a wet echo. So here's what it is. Just make the fights. That's all I want to say. Make the fights. Make us the fights. That's all I want to know. Make the fights. So what else we've got? What? Why is Conor Benn linked to all these fighters? Kell Brook, Amir Khan, Mikey Garcia, Chris Algieri and Adrian Broner. We've had big interviews of Eddie Hearn and Conor Crusher Benn, aka the Crush. We don't call him Conor Benn the Dark Destroyer no more. We call him the Crush. So the Crush calling out Brooke Khan, got Mikey Garcia, but yeah, he's been in with Algeria and he's calling out Brown. Look, old men, all of them, old men. What about young men? Conor Benn is a young man of 25. So what about him fighting somebody that's young like him instead of these old guys? You know, Conor Benn's a type of junkie, isn't he? If he were a junkie, he's the type of guy to burgle an old person's house, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Because he's wanted to fight old people all the time, isn't he? Why don't you fight some young lion? Like Michael McKinson or any of them, Chris Conger, some of them boys, Josh Kelly. Where you want to work something out with Eubank, he's fighting at super middle. A middle. You want to work a catchweight out for him, but you don't want to work a catchweight out for Josh Kelly, do you? You mug. So, like I said, Brooke Khan, Garcia, Algieri, Broner, all as old as me. Not nearly. What next for Adam Boo? The Dark Lord. Go to Adam Boo. He's the best. What next for Adam Boo? I don't know. I like Adam Boo. I think he's all right. He always comes across as very articulate. He can be a bit smug at times, can't he? But he's a world champion. So people give him an hard time. Go to Adam Boo. But what that does, it makes everybody analyse everything you do. You know, like Ben Davidson putting his Senate mix for Ring Magazine Trainer at Year every year for the last few years. Well, you're putting attention on himself. So when you make a mistake, people will have a pop at you, won't they? But is Adam Boo banned from America? This American banning thing, it's like 600 and odd people. And now at the moment, we only know about 18, don't we? So what are they nearly 600? There might be more. Who are these people? Where do they live? Who are they? What are the professions? Is Adam Booth, is he banned from America? One Adam Booth, MTK advisory scout for people that were signing. I mean, if Adam Booth had a role at MTK, and I know he did, he could be in a lot of trouble. And his text messages and whatever he's said and phone calls, they'll all be on everybody else's phone who works at MTK, all of them. So I see this dragging on for a long time, but what next for Adam Booth? I don't know, but I'm sure he'll drop on his feet. He's not short of a few quid, and he's a bright geezer. Tommy Fury. I don't speak about Tommy. I get told off. I thought Fury Power fan groups, fanatics. Tommy Fury's come out and said he's got problems with his visa. It's on, it's off, it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. You know what? I'm past caring now about it. It's become boring. We've now got YouTube boxers dictating the trending storylines in the sport of boxing. If I'd have said that to you 10 years ago, somebody would laugh, wouldn't they? You know what I mean? I've heard Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor's going to fight in October. That's going to be announced shortly. October, I'm hearing. So that's good, isn't it? That's really, really good. But only because Taylor can't go to America with Davidson. That's all. You know, well, the cat's the way the mice will play. They didn't want to know a few weeks ago. Now look at them. We're begging bowl out like Oliver Twist. Do you know what I mean? Triple G Canelo 3. I'm interested in it. I don't really want to see it. Canelo, what is he, 31? What's Triple G? Nearly 41. Third fight. We've seen enough in first two fights. They can't knock each other out and they both can crack. But who wants to see that again? It's going over old ground a third time. Boring. Ruiz Ortiz, heavyweight. I think that's a good fight. I know other ones old as ills, but I think that's a good fight. I'd like to think that Ortiz does a number on him on points, but depends what Ruiz turns up, doesn't it? So, oh shit! What were Kevin Zor's Saturday? Kevin Zor's one over there, didn't it? I told you all about it. He's got another one, and I reckon Gallup times are all right. I'm just going to get name of it for you. Have a look. Billboard votes will be counted up on the 21st. What day is it today? First. What day is Tuesday next week? You counted. Get your votes in for next Tuesday. Get your votes in for next Tuesday. Then we'll sort the design out, however many votes, and then the billboard will be going up because we've got the slot. So, all right. So get your votes in. Who you want me to put up on a billboard? The naming lights. Put what you want me to write as well. And if it gets enough votes, well, we'll get them in here. Imagine if we've got Penfold in here. So, Dave, what do you think to billboard? You like it, Dave? We got you out there, didn't it? You always used to say any PR is good PR. Well, now all of a sudden you've gone quiet. Tyson Fury, what's he been shouting about lately? And he said that he wants £500,000 to come back, and he tried to make Joshua fight 6 times. Let's get this horse, because we've got horse followers, haven't we? I better write it down. Give me the name of that horse that's running. That horse that you've got running this week. All right, just text me name. I don't get it out to you today, but yeah, Tyson said he tried to make the fight 6 times with Anthony Joshua. 6 times. What sort of advisors have you got? 6 times. I thought it would have done deal. Daniel Kinhan's the man. Dan the man. Me and Joshua are going to fight and all that. What happened? I thought he would have done deal, Tyson. A year on, there's not, you're nowhere near a fighting than ever. You're probably another 18 months away if you're going to fight at all. And that'll be 2.5 years away since you said it were done. See what happens once you tell a lie. You've got to tell another, or shut the lie down. They were chatting shit and didn't have no contract signed. That's bottom line. Who do we believe? We don't know. Because they tell that many lies, don't they? That lot and other lot do. We don't believe them. Fans robbed again. Send me that text message, Kev. That horse. I'm going to put a bet on this end. On my own. I am done now. Today, 12:15, early one. Yeah, that'll do. Am I disappointed that Joshua against Tyson Fury happened? Yeah, it should have happened when they were undefeated, like Ali Fraser, shouldn't it, really? Now we've got one weird draw on his record, Tyson, and we've got other ones being put to kip, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean? A couple of times, and he's had a good eyes off full set. And it's lost a little bit of its sparkle, in my opinion. It would have been a lot better if they were both undefeated, but that's about it, really. Probellum are suing Ben Shalom, aren't they? What with, though? Richard Shapes of the sue. What are you going to sue him with, Richard? If MTK's out of action, what are you going to pay your legal fees and to go to High Court with Richard Schaefer? Why don't you just say what you're telling everybody else behind the scenes, that you're willing to drop it if Sky give you a couple of slots, a couple of dates? That's all you want. That's all you want. You mind? Yeah, we'll sue them and they'll want to settle out of court, so they'll give us a few dates. Boxing don't work like that. So thinking like that, Richard Schaefer, is no good. Put your hand in your pocket and get a production company together and put your own shows on. All right. Amir Khan says he don't he don't want to fight Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao in an exhibition, but he's been offered it. If they came to you, Manny, though, not Manny, I'm here, and offered you mega money, you'd say, yeah, wouldn't you? Because money talks, doesn't it? So I think that's about it. Or with Tyson Fury running around saying that he's a GOAT, greatest of all time. 2 title defenses at world level. And he's got 4 wins over former, current, and future world champions. Lennox has got 14. Ali 16. David A 6. He's got more than Tyson Fury. Joshua 5. Mike Tyson's got 9. So Tyson Fury with 4 needs to get some graft done, doesn't he? But I think he could reign for another 5 years, Tyson Fury, if he wants. If he's only fighting once a year, that's only 5 fights, though, isn't it? That takes him up to nearly 40. If he's fighting 4 times a year, and he fought for another 4 years, we'd have another 16 fights with Tyson, wouldn't we? But we haven't got that many fights with him, have we? Because they're not active enough, are they, these days? Because they're getting big, massive loads of wages. So, that's about it, really. A quick one for you this morning, this lunchtime. Well, week I'm getting that, I can't even get paper. Right. When Steffi's showing, he's got a show coming up, hasn't he? I might go to that. Steffi, send me a couple of tickets. In fact, bring them round personally, Steffi. I want ringside ones, Steffi. Maybe not that ringside, not that cheap at your show, Steffi. Are they only about 30 quid? It's not bad, that, is it? So, but yeah, if you want me to be MC, Steffi, I'll come and be MC at your show because you can't do job rate, can you, mate? So, okie doke. That's about it, really. Big shout out to Terry, Chop and Dharma, and Rico. Hope you both well. Big shout out to Max. Big shout out to Yui Fury. Take your medication, Yui. Wrap up. Keep drinking fluids before you know where you are. You'll be in the gym. Okie dokie. No. Peace out.